The biggest skepticism I get about the hopper throttle system is the coverage. It's almost hard to believe. You got to see it to believe it. But the seed meter is now the new seed treater. As that seed flows through their planter and goes through the seed discs or seed bowl, you're getting more than adequate coverage.
So what we're trying to do with the hopper throttle is really build that big healthy base and that big foundation. So all of the different configurations we have, we're trying to eliminate really any limiting factors we may run into early. We had a cool wet spring and it's been really wet beyond there. So really untreated, we're seeing small, shallow root systems, and we've been able to build that big healthy base with the biology. That's what we're seeing out of the hopper throttle. And then when you get into what we call biocontrols, it's really making sure we're disease-free and completely healthy. So I've been with the company since 2022, and so I've seen a lot of data from all the different iterations of hopper throttle that we've been looking at now. Most exciting for me is you look at the weather in Ohio this year in the month of May. We have our new MaxStax franchise with replacing liquid seed treatment. And we probably had one of the colder Mays that I've experienced in South Ohio, probably one of the wettest Mays too. And so this was really the year to put seed treatment replacement to the test, and we saw no replant due to disease this year. So for me personally and my dealers, it built a lot of confidence that we weathered the May just as good or probably better than liquid seed treatment. Yeah, it's been really good. So we haven't had any issues with any planter that I could think of. John Deere, White, Case, Kinsey, I think all of the above. We actually see an increase in singulation and that the seed actually sometimes flows a little faster. So that's been the common theme I hear out in the field. So customers have loved what they've seen so far. And so our goal as a seller when we go to the farm is how do we introduce this new product without introducing extra cost on the farm. So with all of the components and the different configurations that we have, we always try and substitute cost and try and remove the cost of production while increasing bushels with the different components. That's the beauty of the hopper throttle. It really doesn't add any extra steps. So the only thing extra you have to do is push the buttons, and I hope a lot of people look forward to that. It's a fun thing to do before you go to the planter. So there's about 30 seconds extra that you have to do before you plant. When they're first hearing about how hopper throttle works and how you apply it, I think coverage is probably the thing that people are most skeptical about at first, but once you see it in the field and you can touch it and feel it, you see the biology working. So the replant program is everything. I think it speaks to the confidence we have in the product performing out in the field. So when you do go with a naked bean, you have full confidence that we're gonna back that product if we do see a breakthrough.